fenómeno masivo hecho melodía, ritmo, inquietud y rebeldía.
This will be my greatest performance.
Star Rock. Gritaradio.
Gritaradio. Señal binaria en tus oídos.
Hi, Josep. For me, it's an honor to talk with you, and welcome to Gritaradio. It's a radio station from Mexico City.
Very cool. What's going on?
Well, I'm so happy because Inspector 7 will be playing with a legend band from Mexico, La Castañeda. What about this show and what about La Castañeda history? Because it's very important, equal like Inspector 7.
It's going to happen. It's going down. I don't know too much about La Castañeda. I know they've been around a long time.
Yeah. 35 years. And these shows will be the last shows ever.
What kind of music do they play?
Like rock, like it's a whole performance in the show with fire, with dancers and all this performance.
I saw some videos on YouTube. It looked really cool.
Yeah. Because I La Castañeda was a mental clinic.
Huh.
And
Well,
they take the name, but the December 7 is the day that Inspector 7 will be in our country. Do you have a lot of audience here in Mexico? The ska music is very representative, like you with Inspector 7 and other bands. Tijuana no. There are other bands that will be with you in that shows in Naucalpan, December 7.
yes, I know. Yep, I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get back to Mexico.
Yes, with
Play
many
in front
years,
of all our fans again.
yes. With many years in the music industry, you can continue learning from the shows.
Can you repeat that question?
With many years in the music industry, you can continue learning from the shows.
Absolutely. We've been around over 30 some years, since 1992. That's how long I before that I was in the hardcore scene. I came from the New Jersey, New York hardcore scene, and I grew up as a teenager in that scene. Way before I was I had a ska band.
Yes. The ska music here in Mexico and all over the world is like so festive, very party with friends and music and some beers. Uh,
That's right.
but it's
Ice
important
cold
because
Budweisers. Ice cold
okay,
Budweiser beer, baby.
maybe when you came to Mexico, maybe you don't drink Budweisers, maybe Tecate, maybe Corona. Do you have some favorite Mexican beers?
Yeah, I would guess Corona is my favorite Mexican beer, only because they have it here where I live. But I usually only drink ice cold bottled Budweiser beer.
Okay, that's excellent. My dear Giuseppe, what about the new ska music and the way the music is currently consumed? A band with 30 many years that exist, the music industry is changing, and and the way we think about the music and we consume music is changing. Do you defend that? Do you defend the old way? What about the way that Inspector 7 is working right now?
Well, that's a lot of questions in one.
Well,
How about All right. Well, I'll start with yes, the music is changing. It always is. When we started off, we changed things. Things were a lot different when we were starting off. Um, the scene is always changing. Music, the ska music's always changing. Um, so yes, I'm aware of that. Are you asking me what my opinion is of it, or how I feel about it?
Yes.
Oh,
The
well, I, I think it's okay. I think it's good. Um, not everybody is going to play everything to the T traditionally. It's just not how it's not how we grow up doing it. Like we're not. I wasn't born in Jamaica, and I wasn't born in that time period. It's not my generation, but I was influenced so much by that music that it inspired me to actually try out and form a band. That's how much it inspired me. All of those artists from Jamaica, but I think it's a good thing that I think it's a good thing that music changes. Look what we have now. We have so many styles of ska music, and what do you think?
Yeah, I'm agree with you because sorry, I'm
Oh
a
man, you
flu.
got to cut back on those cigarettes.
No, I'm flu. I'm flu. Uh,
Uh,
I think the same that you think because it's too positive that the music change. Uh, I tell you something. One reason that I start to talk with bands and do interview with you is because I'm so tired about the headliners, the same headliners. Sorry, sorry.
get a drink. Have a sip of beer.
No, no, no. The same headliners in our festivals, and I think about the diversity of the music and the streamings are positive because we have the music immediately, and it's so good because uh, in other years exist the CDs and the posters and the fanzines and are a appropriate article, but now we have the music instantly, and this is the way that we identify our generation, and you will be part of this generation of digitalizing the music.
Well, you know, first I should have started this interview off thanking you first because Mexico is Inspector Seven's biggest fan base in the world. And I love Mexican people for all the love that they give me in return when I come there. Since the first time I came there, everybody was just showed me so much love, and it blew my mind, like all the fans appreciation of the music and knowing and singing along with the music was incredible experience to me. And that's why I keep coming back, because I'm getting older, and it's not every day that I have the opportunity to travel around the world with my band. And Mexico has a big heart for Inspector Seven, and I try to give back as much as I can when I go there and spend time with people and hang out with them, and because it gives me a good feeling. It helps me get out of bed each day. You know, I don't have Inspector Seven has fans here in the United States and other places, but not fans like in Mexico. So I just wanted you to know that before we continue any further that
And
I'm
I'm
very
sure
grateful for I'm very grateful for the fans of Mexico, for sure.
this is so important because the audience here in Mexico want to know the love you have to the audience. It's important.
When
Hmm.
when I get off stage, I go out and I shake people's hands and I take a million selfies with people and I give them all the time that I possibly can because I'm only there for a short time. So I want to make it most meaningful for me and the fans, you know, to have experience it all.
And not many artists take time that you take with the audience, with the fans, to talk with them, to hug them. I know, I'm sure that many bands here in Mexico, many important bands here in Mexico, have the influence of Inspector Seven. I'm really sure. You are history. You are legend in the ska music. And here in Mexico, we have a lot of bands
Thank you,
of
bro.
of ska, and a lot of bands that put the music of or ska music in all over the world. Germany, Italy, Europe. But I think Inspector Seven is the foundations of all of these Mexican ska bands.
Wow. Sorry about that. I'm doing this view from my phone.
I see. Uh-huh.
So people, I guess, want to talk, want to call me. But I hear what you're saying, and it's an honor that people feel their music is influenced by Inspector Seven, also, and that's really cool to me. I would have never thought that in a million years, but I've been doing this for so long now. I guess some of it's gonna rub off.
My dear Giuseppe, Inspector Seven have plans to release new music. I mean, you have a lot of classics, a lot of classics riffs in the ska music or reggae music. But what about new music? Do you visualize the band in the studio writing songs? What about the live you have with Spectre Seven, the future of the band?
Yes, we have new songs. The last new song we released was "Skanking the Night Away." Um, that was released a couple of years ago. But we have new songs. We want to put out a 5-song EP vinyl, but for some reason, it's always one thing or another holding it up. The songs are completed, they just have to be mixed down and recorded and pressed. But it's going to be a 5-song EP on
Mm,
vinyl release
okay, okay.
and digital download too. But I'm sorry. I'm very embarrassed that it's taken this long. I know the fans want to hear new music. Yeah, we like the classics, but you know what, Inspector Seven, give us something else new, you know. And so we are working on it. You know, I'm very embarrassed to continue having to say that it's taking longer than expected, but it seems that it always does. Inspector Seven, you know, it's just the way it goes. It's not easy being America's most infamous ska band.
I know, but this is a good, very good news. I think in the next show, December 7th, with all the audience that loves you or loves Inspector Seven, I think is a good pues, announcement, no? IP with 5 songs, released in vinyl, obviously download too, but I mean, there, estábamos hablando, will be talk about that, no? The object that own us and own and convert us part of the band.
Yeah, of course. You want to get new music out. It's what keeps your band going. It's like energizes you. If you have a new album out, fans are gonna, want to hear the new stuff, and they're gonna buy it and hopefully enjoy it. And that's just what bands are supposed to be doing. But sometimes things take longer, than you want, or there's financial situation. It's always something. But
Be
it'll get out. It'll get out there. Hopefully by the next time we come back to Mexico, I have vinyls in my hand.
Okay, okay, it's a promise. Be an indie musician, an indie professional, whatever you made, whatever you develop in your life is so difficult. But the great announcement is that we'll have a new music of Inspector Seven, a new EP. We understand all the problems and the troubles you have to pass to release that EP, but we love your music and we love to have again here in Mexico December 7 in Naucalpan with La Castañeda and December 6 in Puebla. Two great cities, two rocking and skanking.
That's right. Yep. We can't wait to come back to Mexico and play again. We're very excited for the trip.
The next week, you will be here in our country, and pues we have the proud and we glad to show to view the show, and with La Castañeda too, that farewells with all her audience.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to there's some bands we haven't played. We've never played with La Castaneda. I'm excited to play with them. Hopefully, I get to meet them backstage or something. I'm hoping, but
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sure.
And
I'm sure.
there's other bands too, yeah, that we haven't played with. It's
Tijuana no,
always cool
Tijuana
to play
no.
with new bands.
Yes, Tijuana no is other band, uh, other history band of ska in Mexico, and you will enjoy. You will enjoy. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. My dear Giuseppe, I'm will be glad to talk with you. Thankful for your minutes and your time. And Gritaradio is your home. Whenever you want to came with us to talk with us, we're glad to receive you.
Yeah, well, you guys will be at the show, right?
Obviously, will be in the show.
I hope I get to meet you. We can
Okay.
we can maybe have a cold Budweiser or
December.
Corona or
I,
something.
I hope that I too recover of my flu and we enjoy that Budweiser's.
Yes, of course. Well, are we coming to an end now of the interview?
Yeah, my dear Giuseppe, this will be the end of the interview, and we are so glad. Do you have another announcement? Do you want to share with the Mexican audience?
Well, we're everybody. People know about the December 6th show in Puebla, and we're doing this for the December 7th show, and in Mexico City. And I'm excited to play at these venues. We've never played at either one of these venues, so it should be pretty cool.
I'm sure. you are excited that they will be excited to know you and share a stage with you. My dear Giuseppe, I say goodbye to you, but I wait to see you December 7th at Naucalpan.
Yeah, man. Sounds cool. Thank you so much for taking this time to do the interview for us. Appreciate it.
Thank you too.
All right. I'll see you next week.
See you.